The Broken Blade, Episode 1. During the 1700s, French explorers claimed vast wilderness in Canada to meet demand for furs in Europe. They built frontier posts and swapped pelts for trade goods with Indian tribes. Hired by rival companies to transport goods and furs over 4,000-mile waterway from Montreal to the Pacific Ocean, these adventurers paddled 16-hour days. They lived hard. Many died young. Thus began the era of the voyageur. It was the first day of school in Lachine, Canada, but Pierre Lapage, 13, was headed for the docks. His father had cut off part of his thumb chopping wood. His family faced starvation unless he found work. Mother will never forgive me for quitting school, but I have to find work. It's my fault father is injured. If only I would have gotten up and chopped wood. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for your brigade chief. You've seen better-looking men than Andre Bellegarde? Ha! I once wrestled a grizzly bear and lost. Commander McKay's over there. Commander McKay, my name is Pierre Lapage. I've come to engage, sir. You're a bit young. Sorry, our trips are hard push all the way. I'm nearly 14. I can paddle hard, and my father, Charles Lapage, worked for Northwest Company since he was 12. You're Charles's son? You've got his square jaw. Can you take a punch like your pa? You and Charles Lapage were mates, Charbonne? Good man. We wintered together in Athabasca. I could use one more middleman in my canoe. How about it, Pierre? I will, sir. All right, Charbonne. Make sure the boy gets clothing and a blanket, and 1/3 of his salary up front, like all the men. Steer clear of those Hudson Bay Company rascals. They can't be trusted. Have Pierre work with Lapette today. I will. Thank you, sir. I wonder what kind of man this little Lapette will be. How will I ever be able to portage these trade goods in 35-foot canoes the length of the Great Lakes? Lapette? Lapette, where has that fella gone? What have you brought me, Charbonne? Something to stick in a nice little keg? Let me go! Good one, Lapette. Meet your helper for today, Pierre Lapage. Pardon me, monsieur? Had I known you were my assistant, I wouldn't have treated you so rudely. Let's get to work. That day, Pierre worked harder than ever. They sorted trade goods, they hauled supplies, and inspected new canoes. Pierre learned much from Lapette about the fur trade. Who's your little lady friend, Lapette? Leave my grandpa alone, Beloit. He's a good worker. Bah! Send him to the dressmaker. What happened to him? He's a fighter, Grandpa. One day a fellow bit the side of his nose clean off. I'm meeting all the pretty ones today, aren't you? Aren't I? That you are, Grandpa. In one day's time, Pierre had a nickname. These voyageurs, who called the tallest man in the brigade by the French word for shorty, would name a smooth-faced boy such as him Grandpa. Though Pierre had enjoyed good luck this day, his father's fate remained unanswered, and Pierre was about to embark on a trip, one some men did not survive.